Alright, we're going to compare the TP9sf and Smith & Wesson M&P Pro Series. And I'm going to kind of give it away to you right now. This right here is not going to have to do this one for me. I managed the recoil a lot better with M&P, but I shoot 10 times better with this. Better trigger, super light trigger, and it's even just got standard 3-dot sights. This has a blacked out Novak sight and a fiber optic green sight. Trigger on this, not a horrible trigger. It's not as good as this one. I shoot that one a lot better. I just managed the recoil a lot better with this one. So we're going to do 10 rounds of each at like 45, 50 yards. And we'll see what happens. I just picked up the M&P. I always said I wouldn't buy one. But I was like, you know, I see all these people on Facebook and on these gun pages, and they like them. Everybody raves about them. I was like, you know what, I'll pick one up, and I got the Pro Series. Like, well, it has to be better, right? 5-inch barrel, a little bit bigger grip, supposed to be a better trigger. I don't know, I've never shot a Shield or any of the other M&Ps, actually. And, let's see. Okay, yeah, 10 rounds, 124 grain reloads. 10 rounds in the Canik. We're just shooting steel. It's actually AR-500 steel silhouette. And just to show you accuracy wise for me, given I've got probably 2,000 rounds through the Canik and maybe 150 through this. Sorry, B. Alright, we'll start off with the Canik and listen for the hits. Alright, I missed one. I had one failure to fire, but forgot to mention, these are my own reloads. I'm using super cheap primers, but I was having problems with that through a lot of guns, and come to find out my priming tool wasn't seating the primers deep enough, causing them, you know, when the striker hits the primer, it's just knocking that primer forward, but it's not making it go off. It'll go off, you know, after I put it in another time or two, but I'm still sifting through some of them that I was loading with those, so bear with me on that. So I missed one, had one failure to fire. Again, not the gun's fault. I'm positive on that, because I've never had a failure other than my reloads. So, alright, let's go with the M&P and see what happens. Now watch the muzzle flip on this. I can really manage that a lot better with this gun. Alright, well, I didn't go as planned because I did alright that time. I think I missed 3. I'm not sure. But, anyway, that's the Smith & Wesson M&P Pro Series. Again, another thing I do not like, as this tab, it's really, I got a nail here. There's a tab down in here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but it's right here. That has to be flipped down before it comes apart. When it's back, flip your tab around right here, and the slide comes off. Now, given you do not have to pull the trigger to pull this one apart with a lot of them. And there's a spring. 5-inch barrel. But put it back together. Maybe if I get the spring lined up right. Yeah. Lock it back, flip your tab back up. Good to go. Alright. That was my comparison. Not a bad gun. I just prefer this one, even though I had a failure to fire that wasn't its fault. We'll give this one some more rounds through it. See if I can get used to it. You know, the trigger's just, maybe I'm just not used to it. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get rid of it, because it seems to be a very well made gun. I'll give it that. But pretty much that's all I want to do. Thank you.